out there. Do you have a recording?
Yes, I do.
Main thing, it's pretty quick things. It shouldn't take us very long. But first and foremost, for those who have not gone before, and do you have any questions, really quick, before we kind of dig into everything? Because I know some of us were at the first meeting, some of us weren't, some of us watched it, some of us didn't. I just want to make sure there's no questions like, hey, what is the gathering that I've signed myself up for? What am I doing? Make sure there's no questions like that right now. Perfect. All right, so finalized kind of details here. We've got 19 current participants signed up, 11 gals, 8 guys. Though we might lose a gal maybe, and we might gain a guy. Kind of still working on a couple of people. So then we might end up, I'm guessing we're going to have either 19 or 20 people going. With that, we've got 6 adults going. So we've got my wife Abby, who's recording this. We've got Liz James sitting in the front here, and then Amy Kramer, who's not here today, but some of you guys know her. For the guys, we've got Ed, who just stepped out. He'll be back in a second. Ed Jackson's going. Rick Knaple, some of you guys know them. He's an 8th grade parent. He's going, and then myself. Eric will also be there. Eric Bry will be there. Eric's not going with our church in particular. He's going to go as a district representative, but he'll still be hanging around and doing whatever. I'm sure he'll join us for meals and that kind of stuff. But so he'll be there as well. For travel, we are riding a bus. That is like definitively what we're going to do. It's about 14 hours drive time down there. Of that, it'll probably end up being between 16, 17 hours total drive time with stops and bus ride and being on a big charter bus and all that kind of stuff. So for that, by the way, we will be taking a charter bus. So it's not like we're all cramming into vans or anything like that. You'll have some space, you'll have some room, you'll have chargers and Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff while you're on the bus. For that, what we'll basically do is leave the 18th, and then we will drive until the 19th. So we'll basically spend a day on the bus. So it'll be kind of a long day, but for that, we're obviously not a big enough group to fill up an entire bus. We're going to fill about half a bus, I think, but we don't fill up the entire bus, so we'll be working with a couple of other churches in the area, and we'll be riding with them. So you'll it's kind of a cool experience because that's what I did whenever I was growing up. We always went with other churches, and it's kind of cool because you get to see some other youth from other churches in the area, and you get to hang out and talk about life and stuff. And you get really close to these random people that you've never met before because you're stuck on a bus with them for 14 hours. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to for that. Any questions so far on participants, bus ride? For rooming, how that works, there'll be 4 to a room, I think. A couple of the guys, it might end up being 3 to a room because of just numbers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fill. It might be 3 to a room. So that'll be kind of for that. What that'll look like for the gals, it'll be like there's 1 room of 4 and then 2 rooms of 3, and it's just kind of how it worked out. So that might change a little bit based on who ends up coming.
Sorry, just looking for bells.
I don't see any in here.
They disappeared.
They disappeared. So that's that for that. Any questions so far? Housing, bus ride, participants related. Sweet. All right. So for that, the third thing I got on there is the leader packet. I'm trying to make a little packet for all our leaders so that they can have names and places and stuff like that. So if you have not already sent me, if you could send me a picture of your youth, a funny fact about them that I could put on there to help them remember, and any like health concerns, that kind of stuff that you might want us to know. If it's medications and stuff like that, anything that you want us to know that you might need to help them take care of, I want to have on that packet. And then the last thing is t-shirts. So every day you will wear one specific t-shirt so that we all match and it's easier to keep a group together and all that kind of stuff. So for that, there's a district t-shirt that we pay for as a part of signing up for the district event. There's the Thrive It t-shirt, because everybody's going to wear a Thrive It t-shirt, because I have way too many of them and I want to have people wear them. Then we're going to pick a color, which is part of what we're doing today. Which, you guys are the select few who get to pick what color we want to go for. I don't care. For that, it won't necessarily be like a t-shirt in a color. It'll be just something of some color. So I'm asking you guys, youth, the 4 of you who are here, what color do you want it to be? Howdy. Amy. This is Amy. Amy is our other female adult chaperone. So yeah, Ed Jackson, that's our adult boy chaperone, and then Rick's not here today. But so what color do you guys think?
Red.
Red. You want to go with red?
Like
Don't care. You just don't care. Any color.
dark red.
So if I choose dark red,
Like maroon.
like maroon,
Not black.
not black. Jacob, you got any thoughts?
Whatever.
You're good with whatever?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we will do maroon because nobody else suggested anything.
Okay.
Light green. Oh, we have two competing. Okay, light, so like lime, like neon,
Like a lime.
like a lime green, or a dark. It's like total opposite ends of the spectrum. I like it. So, oh yeah, another one for red. Jacob.
I'll go with the lime green.
All right, I'm not afraid of my leaders. All right, Abby. Lime green, maroon red.
Maroon red.
Maroon red. All right, when we get to it. Liz.
Yes!
Four. All right, Ed.
Oh, adults pick two?
Well, because we
Burn orange.
burn. Oh, different color. All right. Fingers, I can't hold count.
Pretty
on
sure
it.
Andy would say blue, but so that puts me.